We are here hanging out, doing some tarot readings. It is Wednesday. I'm all excited about doing some readings. We have not done some readings since, last night. So let's get on some readings, get all my tarot decks moved around properly. All right, we got our Chiro cloth here. Hanging out, drinking some water, not green screen water. This is regular water. Libra Cusp, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Let me fix my camera. There we go. Libra Cusp, how does Stephen feel? Amy, how does Stephen feel about Amy? Billy, hello. Jocelyn, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Billy, Libra, Amy. The question was about Amy. Billy, Libra, Jocelyn, Tina, good evening to you. The Night Reader, hello. How are you? How's it going? I just saw you over there on the other channel. So it's good to have everybody over here checking out the TarotOracle stream tonight. We're just sort of chilling. Had a bit of a high blood pressure issue earlier, but I think that is resolved. So we're taking it easy, nice and easy today. We're going nice and easy. Got our water. Priscilla, Catherine Holm, hello. How's it going? You're Amy. Okay. Would love a reading. Always think I'll be the first one. Brianna, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Brianna, thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. The Normand deck will be coming after the other deck. So the Echoes of Nature is at the printer. So we're currently working on the price, and then we're going to hit print. So if I start printing that now, looking at probably March 1st, probably April 1st. Probably April 1st it'll be available. So maybe do pre-orders. I'm not really sure. Would love a reading on how my finances would turn out this year. Billy wants to know, will I move this year? Well, Billy, I'm assuming you have some G.A. Peach. Hey, how's it going? How is your seduction going, G.A. Peach? Let's see. I always think, first one here, okay. Let me have my finances would turn out this year. So TW, how will my finances turn out this year? Okay. Well, blood pressure is not too bad. At least it's controllable. It's not something that's bad. It just don't feel well when it goes high. So just the way it goes. Excited for Lenormand, excited for Echoes of Nature. So Echoes of Nature, they said 3 to 4 weeks to print. So I'm assuming April 1st it'll be shipping out. So I do have a store opened up already. We see for my career, I'm in uni right now, struggle to get a job. Yep, Night Rider Tarot. Yep, Larry, you emailed me, I remember you. I remember you, Larry. How are you doing, by the way? I did hit subscribe to you. I think. Let's see. Let's go to channel. I did not. Larry, did I already hit subscribe to you? I'm pretty sure I did. I subscribed to not only Larry, yes, I'm subscribed to Night Rider Tarot. See, it's right there. There we go. All right, look at the Kickstarter. Kickstarter is 52 backers, 7 days. That's not going to work. We'll go to, oh, by the way, I am not feeling well, so I'm going to be a bit disoriented here. We're doing Thoth. We're doing the Thoth. Not sauce, it's Thoth. Let's find out. All right. So also want to do the career. Somebody's in uni, want to know how their career is going to turn out. We'll check that out. It's always going to be a good thing. G.A. Peach, does RS feel bad? Oh, he texted me last night. G.A. Peach, is this one you're trying to seduce? Is this your seducing person? Let us know. We all want to know. How will your finances turn out this year? How are they now? Blah, hello, how's it going? Let's see. How will the finances turn out this year? We're looking at a bit of struggle for the beginning of the year. I don't think that your finances are turning out quite as well as you had hoped. I think that you have a lot of things that you're trying to get going at once. So the general advice here, as far as these two are concerned, is to is to the not broth thought. That's right. Priscilla, welcome. How's it going? Slip the Trap, hello. Slip the Trap's good to have you. Please hit the subscribe button. We have 700 videos to choose from. We have classes on Lenormand, tarot. We have classes on just about everything. So David Chavez, thank you for joining the channel. Greatly appreciate it. But basically, you're going to be clearing your throat. Basically, you're going to be have sort of a little bit of an issue in the beginning part of the year, up until probably like May. You're going to have a bit of an issue. So coming up on a bit of an issue as far as finances are going, you're not going to have as much as you had hoped as far as that goes. One of the main problem is, as far as these are concerned, is you're trying to do too many things at once. I think you have a lot of good ideas. I think you have a lot of things where you want to go forth and jump into a variety of things. Lasinia, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your donation. Let's see about your date in just a second. But it's sort of spread too thin. Does that make sense? So you're spread a bit too thin in a variety of different ways. And the first way is you haven't really narrowed the focus on what is going to be the most productive for you, or what is going to be the best for you in a variety of situations. And you sort of need to narrow that down. So instead of trying to do everything at once, figure out what is the main focus that's going to benefit you the most. And that main focus is really going to help you if you do that. Susan, thank you for joining the channel. Greatly appreciate it. But if you can focus on what is going to turn out the best for you, I think it's going to be a better situation than trying to do too many projects at once. So too many irons in the fire, too many projects at once, too much going on. Your concentration is not focused. That's going to be one of the main problems in the beginning of the year. So later on in the year, I do see things improving. In fact, I do see, if you're working, either you get a promotion at work or you get some job through the Hierophant here. You get some job that's going to be fairly steady, or some job that's going to bring you a bit more money or a bit more opportunities than you currently have now. So that's really going to be a bonus, and that's going to come probably later in the year, October, November-ish. I think that there are people leaving this job, and they're going to have an opportunity for you to go in there. However, it is a matter of, again, getting that focus, getting that narrowed down focus to where you can sort of prove yourself in not too many ways, or not being spread too thin, but you can show them what you can do, and that's going to get you the opportunities as well. So I see it working well for later on in the year, but the beginning of the year, maybe not so much. You're going to have to be patient with it. Always be a bit patient. Everything just doesn't come magically, and sometimes it does take a little bit of effort and a little bit of concentration in order to get where you want it to go. Anyway, so GA Peach, Jocelyn, hey, how's it going? It's so good to have your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so GA Peach wants to know RS. So GA Peach, now it's important to find out if GA Peach, okay. So if you don't know, GA Peach is the one, we have Juicy, we have Double Peach. Everybody, it's Double Peach. Wait a minute, is Juicy Peach the same thing as GA Peach? What? Okay, is GA Peach and Juicy Peach the same person? Progress Seducing L. So far, he smelled my hair. I don't know. Okay, women in chat. Women in chat. If a guy smells your hair, what does that mean? I mean, if somebody smells my hair, that kind of weirded me out. But if guy smells your hair, is that good? Is that good? I mean, I'm just asking. We got Double Peach, by the way. Double Peach only on this channel. Will you find Double Peaches? I'm just saying. About what he texts me. All right. Does RS feel bad about what they text me? I don't know. Makes perfect sense. I don't know. So Brianna, we need to know. We need to know, Brianna. So Brianna, if I smelled your hair, like, other than the restraining order, would that be something interesting? I mean, you know, or who else? Gracia, if I smelled your hair, other than the restraining order and the kick in the groin, I mean, would that be something that would be, that would you find attractive if somebody just comes up and just starts, okay, so we have to know. So did they just come up like behind you while you're working and just start sniffing your hair? Or did they say, hello, do you mind if I sniff your hair? What is the approach? Like, what's the pickup line where you go from, the greeting into the hair sniffing. I mean, is there a pickup line that transitions that well? Because I want to know that pickup line. I'm just saying. I'm not going to use it, but I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, humor aside, we're using not that one either. We're not using that one either. Okay, I don't have it in the list, but we have the Wizard's Tarot. This is new, by the way. I don't know, guys. Smelling someone's hair can be normal. It depends on the context. Yeah, I think you need to be talking for a while, and then you need to gracefully bring up hair, I think, and be like, Juicy Peach, I really like your hair. I like how it sheens, just like a commercial that I saw on the Super Bowl for shampoo. Your hair sheens, and I would like to smell your hair if that would be okay with you. Please don't punch me in the face when I smell your hair. Okay, so what's the story? He came up and said, someone spilled their beer on my hair. Huh, okay. All right, so he's looking out for you. So someone spilled beer on your hair. I'm not sure how that happens. There's a lot of jokes right now that I'm not going to go with. There's a lot of jokes right now. We're not going to go there. Hair sniffing must have Brown is right. Hair sniffing must have context. I don't think you can go from hello to... I don't think there's a transition point that's going to be good enough for that. So does RS feel bad about what he texted me last night? We do have the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands going the Wheel of Fortune. No, I think that this person has texted this to some other people. I don't think this is the first time they do this type of texting. So it sounds like maybe it was an argument. Things went kind of poorly. Maybe they did some rash decisions. Maybe they had too much hair sniffing. Maybe they sniffed somebody's hair that had narcotics in it. I don't think this is the first time that they sort of got angry like this. This is sort of a pattern that sort of goes on with this particular person, that they do this particular thing, and then they know that once the argument goes this way or the conversation goes that way, then they can move into the bad text. And I think that this is sort of the game that they play, or the things that they do on a regular basis. Again, 3 of Wands says this is not the first time they've done this. So looking out into the landscape, see, they're over here, they're shining the light onto the table. They're looking at the various things. It's almost like a magician feel within this card. Priscilla says Pantene Pro V will do it to you every time. See? But again, this is the pattern. This is what they do. This is their thing. This is their gimmick. So that's just, take that as it is. 4 of Cups upside down. I think that they're tired of your reactions to what they do. I think you're a bit more unpredictable than they like. You're a bit more unpredictable than they like, and they want you to sort of settle down into what they expect, or the type of things that they usually expect out of what, relationships, or out of that type of communication as well. The 2 of Wands, I don't think they're going to be around much longer. The 2 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, I think they have other things going, and I don't think they're going to be around for just a massive amount of time to go. So if you're looking for something steady, something reliable, this may not be what you need, kind of thing. Roses Sured, thank you for your donation. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, the 2 of Wands reversed says that they're going to be restrictive with this. They're going to get more restrictive. I think they're going to get more upfront with you, and I think finally they're going to leave. So I don't see this being like a long-term thing. So they do regret it? No. This is their pattern. This is how they like to do things. This is how they approach things, and this is sort of their game. I mean, this is the way the game is played, according to them, is how it goes. All right, so Blah, let's see if Blah has a non-hair sniffing question. Let's find out. Blah, question below. How will my ongoing dispute to recover my salary go? Okay, let's find out. Blah. How will my salary recovery go? All right. Ongoing dispute. All right. We'll find out. Misha, welcome. It's so good to see you. Let's see. He-Kate's Crossing. I remember you from the earlier stream as well. Hey, how's it going? He-Kate's Crossing loves to sit here and relax. Well, cool. Well, you can relax with me because my blood pressure is off the charts. So we're having a relaxed night. It's going to be a relaxed night of hair sniffing and tarot reading. Haley Mist, hello. How's it going? So we're going to be a bit more chill than normal. Take a bit more chill than normal. So we have a salary recovery. I think that the Light Seers Tarot would be perfect for this. I know Sid is like the Light Seers Tarot. We need that. Elizabeth, Magical Garden, hello. How's it going? Where's my energy? Tatiana, it's good to have you. Thank you for joining. Find out what is your energy. We have a few donations to get through. Supposed to do another vid of how this is a plan today. Being here. Well, I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you joining us. It's going to be chill. It's going to be deep breaths and chill, trying to get my blood pressure down to normal. That is going to be the path tonight. That is going to be the plan tonight. I'm not going to be as hyperactive as I usually am. Maybe tomorrow night, but not tonight. All right. The Emperor. I don't want that to be upside down. This is not an upside down deck. All right. Let's find out what we're doing here with this. All right. Some days you do have to relax. So we have an ongoing dispute. We do have the Hierophant, which, by the way, in a lot of readings will represent an institution or a company or something like that. And so we do have the Hierophant, followed by the Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Emperor. I do think if you have this ongoing dispute, it's not going to be resolved very soon. So not going to be resolved very soon. It's going to be kind of a bit of a difficult situation for you as well, because it almost looks like that they're going to drag it out to try to get maybe more resources from you or some other stuff, basically. So they're not on your side, which is master the obvious, right? You're trying to get trying to get back some money from anyone, and it takes forever. The same reason that you can buy something from a store and they credit your card immediately and get their money. But then when you return it, they say it'll be 3 to 6 weeks to get your money back. It's like, wait a minute. When I bought it, it was instant. But when I return it, I got to wait a month and a half. But yeah, so that's not on your side. Not only they're not on your side, I think they're going to communicate to you a bit of some of the issue. I think that they're delaying it on purpose. They're going to try to delay it as long as possible. It's almost like they're just trying to get you to get bored and give up, or trying to get you frustrated to give up. So obviously that's not going to be a good thing to do. Ace of Swords says keep going, and keep trying and keep moving along with that. But again, you are looking at a delayed situation. The person that is on your side as well is working pretty hard for you. I think that the people that are working for you, the people that are on your side, are working very diligently, and they're trying to get what you need out of the situation. So let them do their job, let them keep on, let them continue on, and I think that they will be able to make some progress. So the Emperor basically points to the person that makes the decision across the realm, or across this entire thing. And that person is, I think, going to sort of be in between. I don't think you're going to get 100% of what you want. I think you're going to get a percentage of what you want. Not everything, but a bit of a percentage. So that's going to be good news, but maybe bad news, because you're not going to get it all, but you are going to get some of it. So I do think you're going to have a partial win in the end. The Emperor, I think, that comes to your side, and I think the Emperor really makes some progress and some stride for you. And that's going to be a good thing, right? That's going to be a good thing. So basically, I think you have a partial win coming. It's going to be delayed. They're going to drag it out as long as humanly possible. So, Divine Empowerment, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate your likes and all of that. It is pretty, Elizabeth. That is the Light Seers Tarot, one of the best tarots ever, released this year. You absolutely have to pick it up. It's on Amazon for fairly cheap, and it is gorgeous. It's thick too, nice thick Great card quality. Everything is good about that. All right. So question below. So Yesenia, I have a date with an Aries and then a Sagittarius on Friday. Wait, you got what? You got 2 dates on one night? Well, you are the busy girl. You are quite the busy girl. All right. Let's find out. Two days, one night. All right, let's pull about this and find out what Yesenia is going to have. Sid, what is a good double date? What is a good double? Wait, I hope they don't know about each other. I'm assuming not. How do you do 2 in one night? Do you have like a cutoff point for the first one? You like say, all right, it's 7 o'clock. I gotta go. I have to go. I need to watch America's Got Talent. It's on right now, and I need to go. Okay, so I'm thinking that Socialista is here, and Ursula is here too. Welcome, both of you. Thank you so much for joining. I'm calmer tonight. I'm trying to be nice and calm and relaxed. My blood pressure is way up, so I need to be calm and relaxed tonight. So we're going to do the This Might Hurt Tarot and try to figure out how we do the double date. So let's do date number 1 will be over here, like door number 1 on a game show. And then we get Lovebird. May I get a love reading, please? Okay, so we go date number 2. It's going to be over here. So we got 2 dates in one night. We'll find out how they're going to go. All right, so here is the different days. They said Friday. The question was, I have a date with an Aries and a Sagittarius on Friday. I think it's the same night. I'm pretty sure it's the same night. All right, so we're going to do Aries over here, Sagittarius over here, and find out how that goes. If I can scoot these up a bit, that would be great. All right, let's find out how your dates go. So the first, I'm still kind of wondering how the first date is going to go. Do you have to cut it off? I got to go watch America's Got Talent. There's a sale at JCPenney. I mean, well, I don't know. So, okay. Let's see. He's attached. Juicy Peach is the seductress. So, Aries over here, Sagittarius over there. So, let's find out about the 2 dates, one night. So, the first date, let's say, what was this is the Aries, right? Is it Aries? Yeah, Aries. Okay. So, the first date, we're thinking, Page of Cups. I don't think this is going to be a good date. I don't think this is going to be a great date for you. Okay, Aries tonight and then Sag on Friday. Okay, all right, well, that's good. You don't have to come up with an America's Got Talent excuse, although that is a great show. So, but yeah, so the date for the first date with the Aries, I don't think this is going to be well. I don't think the person is good at dating in general. Susan, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe. If all the new people, we have 700 videos to choose from. We have a nice, relaxing evening tonight as we try to figure out how we're going to do the 2 dates with the Aries. Different nights, by the way. You're busy. Now, I guess Thursday's the day off, right? Thursday's the day off, maybe? So we got the Aries. Again, I don't think it's going to be good. I think the person is not very good at dating in general. I think they say awkward things. I think that they do awkward things. I think that the Aries tries to be overbearing. I think that they use bad pickup lines. I think that they're just awkward in general. By the way, never make dating decisions based upon a fluffy Virgo on YouTube. By the way, Larry, where's Larry, the one that ended up saying fluffy? That is the name of the Lenormand, Larry, is going to be the fluffy Lenormand because it's made by a fluffy Virgo. So, but they're not going to be good at dating in general. I think they'll be sort of combative in a lot of different ways as well. So I don't think that's going to be their best date. I think the better date, look at the Empress and the Four of Cups. We have a lot of interesting stuff as we sort of get into Friday night. And Friday night, we have the Sagittarius on the menu. So the Sagittarius on the menu, I think, is a bit better at dating. I think it could be a bit of a tightwad, but, you know, what can you do? The King of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. I don't think they're satisfied with going to be satisfied with the date in general. I think that they're not going to be. You're going to be pretty excited about it. You're going to be sort of having that day off on Thursday, and then you're going to come in Friday fresh and get out on this date. And the King of Pentacles is going to be there. And the King of Pentacles is a bit of a tightwad. I mean, just the way the King of Pentacles is, they do have money. They do have resources. They do have money. I think they're fairly good at dating. I think they're fairly good at going out. They know what to say. I think they're good at dating in general. The Empress sort of says they just came off of another relationship, however. And the other relationship is sort of still going on. It's just sort of petering out, no pun intended. But yeah, the other relationship is sort of waning out a bit. And it's not 100% cut off, but that's going to be okay for you. I mean, that's going to be all right. So you're not getting serious with this person on the first date. So that is going to be something interesting on the second date on Friday. Just be aware that they're coming off of relationships, so they could be talking about that person. That person's on their mind. And when the person's on their mind, it could get a bit awkward. Some people, maybe they're talking about a girl and you're just like, you need to chill out because you're out with me. You're not out with this person. So if they do bring this person up, don't be too upset. Don't be too upset. The Empress is on the door out. So don't be too upset about it. It's not going to be too bad at all. So I think this is going to go much better than this one. I think the one tonight is not going to go too. Anyway, let us know how these dates go. And that should be a lot of fun. All right. Let's see. Date. How is RH life going? Will we see each other again? Jocelyn. Thank you so much for your donation. We're nice and relaxed tonight. How is RH life going? All right. Looking for my exam. Misha, welcome. And okay, Tatiana. So let's get the Revival Art Tarot for this one. Would be great. So, message deleted by Streamlabs. What is happening with Tatiana? Tatiana, are you spamming or what's going on there? From pasting posted links. Now I need to go see what was deleted. Thank you. No. Okay. Well, the bot is a bit aggressive. Kayla, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So we need to find out about RH. How is RH life going? Okay. Queen of Wands. All right. So the RH. So this is somebody that you broke up with, I guess. Somebody you broke up with that sort of moved on with the program and got other things happening. And now you're wondering if you have them again, if they will come back into your life. I assume that's how it goes. So this person is Two of Wands, a Queen of Wands. So this person is currently in a state to where they're just sort of trying to get things back together. And not because of you, but because of a variety of things. I think not only one thing happened to them that's bad, or one thing sort of challenging came up that was bad. I think what happened was that many things sort of hit at once, and it's not an opportune situation for them because they have a lot of different things they're trying to recover from, or they're trying to move on from. And part of that is going to be whatever happened between you and this person. So they're in a state of recovery right now. They're trying to get their feet back on the ground. They're trying to get reoriented, and they're trying to get some direction. A lot of times in their life, they haven't had the best direction or the best motivation to do things, and that sort of caused them to be up in arms with a variety of different people. So people are trying to get them motivated, people trying to get them moving and excited about something, and they're just not excited about it. So this person could be suffering from depression. They could be a bit, just on the challenged side with a lot of different things. John, hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Your donation. Hey, Clear Path Guidance. Thank you so much for your great donation. I appreciate it. What can I expect in my love life? Is bingo and slots next? I'm not really sure what that means, but we'll find out. So anyway, but yeah, this person is, about to recover from it, and they have strength. So you have to give them time if you want them to come back, if you want them to sort of dive back into a relationship or call you or be there for you or something like that. That's going to have to wait, basically. Let them get their life back together. Let them figure out this depression thing. Let them get some other things fixed as well, and then they'll come back. But basically, you have to just be patient. I don't think this is something that you can hurry along. And if you did try to hurry it along, I don't think it would go well. So give them a bit of space and do the relaxation like I have going on tonight. And see how that's going. All right, now Juicy Peach, by the way, I'm talking very low because my blood pressure is high and I'm trying to reduce it. Reduce it and relax. All right, progress in hair sniffing. All right, so now we need to find out about the sniffing hair. Sniffing hair. All right, okay, cool. So, Sid, I'm going to rely on you here. Sid, I'm going to rely on you here. What is a good hair sniffing deck? What would be a good hair sniffing deck? I'll give everybody a vote. Give everybody a vote now and find out. But I would like to know from Sid. I'm trying to think. If I were to sniff a hair, I don't know. So when you sniff hair, do you have to like grab a big clump of it and sniff it at once? Or do you just go nose in? Do you just go like full nose in? Or how does hair sniffing work? I don't know. I'm not really sure how it goes. I sound like a radio talk show host. Okay, I guess that's good. That's the microphone. It's a nice mic. Sid wonders, what am I doing? I'm doing hair sniffing. Hush Tarot. Ooh, that's nice. We got the nice relaxed voice, and we got the Hush Tarot. Hush Tarot. Sniffing hair. Bethany. So, okay, Bethany wants to know what's happening here. Okay, so Bethany, so Juicy Peach has been seducing a person at work. And Juicy Peach, she's gotten this guy to sniff her hair. So we've gone from, the casual experience to hair sniffing. So I'm kind of wondering, how does hair sniffing work? Do you like grab a clump and bring it up into your nose, or do you just go nose in? Because I'm not sure. I've never really engaged in hair sniffing. Okay, Brianna says you mash your face into the side of their head. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna need some warm up. You're gonna need some warm up conversation before that, I think. Most likely some warm up conversation. Although I did some wild things when I was younger, I must say. I don't know. I didn't really get around to the hair sniffing thing. So, okay, so we do have Juicy Peach, got some hair sniffing in, and now we need to figure out what's next. What's next? This is a lot of cards for sniffing hair, but, I apologize in advance. It's a lot of cards, but I like big spreads, and I cannot lie. The other tarot readers can't deny. That never gets old. Actually, it probably got old a long time ago, but yeah. Okay, so Juicy Peach said, he took part of my hair to his face. Okay, all right. So Brianna says, do you just graze? I don't know. My hair's down to my waist. Okay, so he just grabbed a clump. It sounds like you have hair that's like longer than some of my shirts. All right. Okay, so how are we progressing with this? So we did get to the hair sniffing part. We did do that. I don't see any hair sniffing cards here. I do see somebody working on hair. I mean, This is sort of, let me manually focus because I have a cheap camera. I mean, you gotta admit, we got some progressive hair sniffing within this card. I mean, I'm just saying there. He looks like he's working on a skull. Okay, so if this guy comes around with a mallet and a chisel, like this guy has, then you probably want to call 911. That's not going to be hair sniffing. It looks like he's chiseling into the skull. So, okay, hopefully that's not the next step. But anyway, so we are looking at the Eight of Pentacles. This is the work card, right? This is the work card. And we're talking about work, and the person that Juicy Peach is trying to seduce is at work. So I believe that you're making some progress with that. I believe that you're moving right along with that. And we also look at the Nine of Wands as well. The Nine of Wands sort of thinks that we're moving along. We have that action with a horse. We have things carried along. This could be pieces of hair, right? Could be pieces of hair. You may want to check if this person's a warlock or something, and they're going to use your hair in some sort of a Harry Potter, cauldron. throw it in with some frog parts and some bat legs or whatever, bat wings. I don't know. It's not preferred. That's not going to be the preferred situation. But I do think that you're making some progress. I do think things are sort of going pretty well as far as that's concerned. The star says that they pretty much, again, I think, yeah, if you see the hatchet, the star says if you're making pretty good progress, but I think they know. I don't think this person is stupid. I think that they pretty much know where you're going with this. So I believe that you're going to be some, good luck with this as far as, but they know how you're doing and what you're doing. And I believe they're sort of flirting with you and they're sort of having fun with you. So like I said, in the last reading, I believe this person is really worried about what people at work will think about them, what people at work will think. So that's mainly what's sort of holding them back. So, I mean, that's just the way it goes. We're drinking some water and hoping that blood pressure medicine kicks in a minute. That would be great. But the Six of Cups does mean that I think you're making progress. I think things are going along. So, I mean, continue on. Again, they know you're interested. They're playing with you. They're not really diving full in. They're not going full nose into the hair because they're worried about work and things like that. So once they sort of relax around you, once they know that they can trust you, I think it's going to make some more progress. Some more progress. So, he might be looking for toupee ideas. Be the light. He's got great hair too. Well, did you sniff his hair back? I mean, if somebody sniffs my hair, at least as a courtesy, I'm going to sniff their hair as well. So, but yeah, I mean, Ace of Cups points to that communication. I think everything's going to go well. And I think you're making some good progress with the hair sniffing. I mean, they're not stupid. I think they do understand where you're going with this. I don't think this is a mystery to them. But again, yeah, they're not going to sniff their hair unless they like you. So that as Be the Light says, yeah, he likes you. So nobody sniffs hair unless they like you. Well, okay, let's back up a bit. I guarantee there's somebody somewhere that will sniff your hair that's not too fond of you because they're weird. But I'm just saying, they're weird. New home, but in the same house. Okay. All right. Let's do the next reading. By the way, this is the slow tarot. Going nice and slow. Deep breaths, relaxing. We're going in for Rosa Red. Rosa Red wants to know, what's in me for love? Is there a man coming soon? Let's find out. For RR. Hair sniffing. Divination. You missed it. Divination. Juicy Peach is trying to seduce somebody at work. And the guy sniffed her hair. So we're trying to figure out. So the first question was obviously, how do you approach that? Is that just do you just walk in? What kind of pickup line needs to be associated with that so you don't get kicked in the groin, right? Anyway, Juicy Peach will tell you all about it. Just all about it. If you date me, don't sniff my hair. Be the Light is not the hair sniffing connoisseur, it doesn't seem. All right. So now we're going to the next question. Is there a man coming soon? Seven of Wands, Empress, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Basically yes, but they're in a relationship. If you don't mind the married type, well then I think this is going to be the relationship for you. Basically you have two men lined up, essentially. So the first one is married. I don't think they're going to tell you immediately. They have things to hide. They're behind the ladder. They have things to hide, and they don't really want you to know all about it. And so they're going to be a bit on the defensive side. They're going to be a bit on the secretive side because they have the Empress with them. They have the Empress sort of hooked up with them. But again, they're married. You probably want to look for what is the sun? I don't know, what is it? The ring? What is it? When you take the ring off, there's a tan everywhere but where the ring is. I think that's kind of cliche, because I think most of us just sort of stay indoors a lot, but yeah. Anyway, so, try to figure out if they're married or not. That's going to be one of the problems. So this is going to be someone that you are attractive to. I think this is a really nice person. They're going to be interesting. I think they're going to have a lot to say, and you're going to be initially interested in them. But definitely sort of find out if they're married or not, because the first person that you're going to meet, the first person that you're going to hook up to is going to be married. If that's your thing or not, okay, according to chat, married, no thanks. I'll give him a pass. There you go. So the Six of Swords says, then you have a journey. It's almost like that you're in a traveling situation, or you're moving around, or you're going from place to place, and you just run into somebody. And then what factors in there is this person is going to be an excellent match for you. So let's talk about the better person, not the married person. So the second person, I think, in my opinion, is going to be a Pisces. They're going to be a very strong Pisces, a very strong person in general. Ama, hello. Thank you for joining us. What are David's feelings and thoughts? We'll figure out that in just a minute. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. But the Pisces is going to be a very strong person. They're going to be a bit on the short side. They're going to be sort of a high-pitched voice almost, not Mickey Mouse, but they're going to be a bit of a high-pitched voice, but they're going to be extremely entertaining and extremely charming. And you're really just going to sort of fall for this person. I think that's going to be a great relationship that comes out. Unfortunately, that's going to be a far-out relationship. I think you're looking at the end of the year type thing before you fit this next relationship. But at the beginning of the year, I think everything works pretty good as far as except then the being married. So the married guy is your type. It doesn't sound like you are, but when you're taking a trip later in the year, sort of look out for this next person, figure out, hey, run into somebody you'll know, and you'll know that it's a Pisces, and it's going to work out pretty well. It sort of turns into a bit of a long distance thing. I don't know if you're good with that or not, but they do not live anywhere near you. But it's going to be a good possibility for a relationship, and I do think that they'll be willing to travel to see you and whatnot. I think that sort of escalates and becomes something pretty cool. So that is my water I need now. All right, this deck, ugh. All right, the slow tarot. The slow tarot, because we're talking slow, keeping our blood pressure down, keeping our blood pressure nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed tonight. So I'm doing the Bob Ross voice. Just nice and relaxed, deep breaths. All right. Will my ex-Sagittarius Mike and I get back together, reconcile? Let's find out. Sid, what is a good Mike and I reconciliation deck? Will Mike and I reconcile? I'm thinking, would it be a great deck for reconciliation? Oh, that would be, I'm thinking, not the Echoes of Failure. I'm thinking the Golden Tarot. Actually do think the Golden Tarot would be perfect for this. It would be absolutely beautiful for this. Hair sniffing is a way to relax everyone. It is, unless they have some weird chemical in their hair or something else, and you get, chemical burns or something. I have no idea. Okay, so I pre-ordered the Primordial Tarot. That is one I'm going to skip. But that is look very interesting. Mr. Miyagi style, breathe in the nose and out the mouth, Tio. There, that's a good one. There you go. It's exciting to get new decks. All right. So let's find out about the Golden Tarot. Says about will you reconcile with Mike. By the way, if Mike is watching, this is for entertainment purposes only. Never, ever take the what a high blood pressure Virgo says to be facts or advice about anything, relationships, legal, medical, anything like that at all. By the way, Medical Tarot is coming out tomorrow. We're going to have another video on that. That's a lot of cards for no reason. Okay. All right. That is quite a few cards. So will Mike and I reconcile? Basically, yes. We have a lot of things factored into this. But, yeah, I mean, is that... Oh, Rosa Reed, did I miss you? What's in for love? Any man? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Rosa Reed, you got a married one, then you got an unmarried one. The unmarried one you meet on a trip. So feel free to watch it back. This will be on YouTube. You can watch it again. Anyway, so will Mike and I reconcile? I mean, yes, basically. So I think that you have an on-off relationship. You have a bit of an on-off thing. I think that's going to sort of be the theme for a little while until things sort of calm down. Basically, yeah, I think that Mike will come back, and you do have a chance to get everything back to normal, but it's not really normal. I think it goes back to the problems that you originally had repeat themselves, and you end up sort of bailing from the relationship again. I think that you decide to bail from the relationship this time, and I believe it's going to be an on-off thing for the first couple of times, and then it sort of settles down and it becomes more long-term if you want. But I don't think you want. I think you find somebody different in the meantime. I don't think that this is going to be a long-term relationship for you as far as that goes. I do think that you'll be off and on. He will come back, then you will come back. I think that lasts a couple of times, and then both of you end up moving on. I don't think there's a formal breakup to where you just say, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. There's no more hair sniffing. There's no more relationship. I don't think that happens. I think you just sort of drift apart. And then as you drift apart, things just become a bit so awkward that you don't drift back, basically. So if you want something long-term, if you want you and Mike to work out forever and be that, it's going to take a considerable amount of work. The Hermit in the Page of Wands sort of points to no particular party is willing to just jump in and do this 100% and sort of work this 100%. So I think it's going to be challenging for both of you. But I do think you'll have an on and off thing. If you want to see this person again, I think they're going to be available eventually, and then you're going to end up leaving. But that's just a factor of what I'm seeing in the cards. Again, entertainment purposes only, you know. But yeah, but the Empress says, I think you find somebody else. I think you move on, you find somebody else. You have the Magician with the Empress. I think you find somebody that's a better match, somebody that's able to satisfy you, please you, somebody that's able to make you happy. And that's going to go a long way in getting you to forget Mike and move on from Mike. But I think, again, Mike is coming back. You have a bit of the on and off, back and forth thing coming, but I mean, overall, you know, if you're willing to do that and that's sort of fun for a little while, then that's it. But I think you really need somebody to make you happy, and I think that's coming eventually as well. All right, so clear guidance, clear path guidance, and Tara wants to know, what can I expect in my love life? So is clear guidance, I know it's been a long time. We're talking slow. Clear guidance, are you still in chat? Are you in a relationship right now? Because I want to use the Dark Moon Tarot. The Dark Mansion, not the Dark Moon. What am I saying? The Dark Mansion Tarot. Let's see. Can you do an unboxing of a deck that you already opened? Sure. Why not? Just pretend to take the plastic off. I'm a magician, so I would pretend to take the plastic off. So clear guidance, you're in a relationship. Okay, here's okay, this is from a magician that makes a bit of money. Here's what I would do. I would grab the box. Let me find a box. I would grab the box. I don't have a box. Let's pretend this is a box. I'd grab the box and you put some plastic over it, right? Put some plastic over it, just a piece of plastic. And then you bring it out and you talk about unboxing, and you just grab it to where your hand's over most of it, and you just start fiddling with it, and then you take it off screen, and then you take the plastic and you sort of pretend, you know, you have the plastic here, and you pretend that you're pulling it off, and then you go like that, and then your plastic's off, and now you just unwrapped a new deck of cards. That's what I would do. I guarantee I could get away with it too. I've done so many things in magician land. I guarantee I could get away with that. I've done a lot of things much more scam artist than that. I'll tell you that now. All right. Let's find out about what is coming in the love life. Invisible plastic. No, you need the plastic sound. You need the plastic sound, and you need the hand motion that indicates plastic. And then what I've learned from being in magic a long time is people's brain will fill in the rest. They hear plastic, they see plastic moving, and their brain will fill in the rest of it. I'm just saying. Saran wrap would actually, it needs to make noise. Saran wrap does not make noise. You need plastic. You need plastic that makes noise. You need that audible scrunch, the audible scrunch to sell it. If you're really going to sell it. Okay, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow's stream, when I'm feeling better, I will come on screen with plastic and a tarot box, and I'll act like I'm unwrapping it. And everybody will buy it. I guarantee. I've done stuff like this. All right, put that back, and I think we're good. Plastic sample, no plastic. No, you need the reflective properties of the plastic to be any good. By the way, yeah, I need to get out of here after these. Still not feeling good. Ending soon is up. Ending soon, last question. I need to change the ending soon to be like red or something. Is it going to pop up or not? All right, ending soon, last question. Oh, wow, that doesn't show up at all. That was a terrible move. I made a mistake. All right, let's go white. There we go. Let's move it where it's really obvious. There we go, right there. That'd be perfect. Okay. Ending soon. Now I just have high blood pressure tonight. Not feeling well at all. So, okay. Let's find out. Clear bites and kettle. What can I expect from my love life? The Queen of Cups. We do need another card to put onto the Queen of Cups. It needs to be 8 of Swords. You're in a relationship right now. What can you expect? I think that you can expect a bit more synergy, and basically good news with as far as the love that you're currently in. I think that you're currently having a bit of trouble. Things aren't going exactly how you have planned, or things aren't going exactly how you expected. And I think a lot of that is just a lack of communication in some particular areas. I think that you have good communication overall, but it's sort of like superficial communication, or communication that doesn't really go anywhere, communication that doesn't really conquer some of the issues that you're sort of having. Nomad Trees, hello, thank you for the donation. I greatly appreciate it. Maybe you have to get yours tomorrow in a different video. But yeah, I think things are going to be synergized a bit more, a bit better than what they currently have. Nomad, it's all good. Feeling pretty bad tonight, so I may get yours in a different video, but that's good news because you're going to get a dedicated video. So, but yeah. Let's see. So yeah, he has cancer, very moody. Yeah. So I think things, again, your communication a lot of times is superficial. It doesn't get to where you want to go. It doesn't satisfy you as far as what you need. I think a lot of times you're not getting what you need. You're not getting your needs satisfied within the relationship. And that's going to be, a problem for you as far as that goes, right? But I think that it's going to get better. So as things progress, as time progresses, I think he's going to open up a bit more. And I think that they're going to be a bit more, a bit more on a synergy with you, and you're going to be able to get a lot of things resolved because we got the Queen and King of Cups right after each other. You say you're in tarot. Your name is tarot, so you see the Queen and King of Cups right next to each other. One of the factors with this particular deck, however, is they're looking away from each other. So I see that as sort of being the situation right now, the situation that needs to be resolved. And they're both cups. They both have that emotional needs. They both have that emotional connection. It's just so off. Because the chairs are turned against each other. And the Ace of Swords being on top of the Queen of Cups, or on the bottom in this case, sort of points to that communication is sort of breaking through the sword, just like the crown of Kether, right, in the Kabbalah tree, is sort of penetrating that crown and opening up avenues and opening up communications. And I think that's really going to be sort of something you can look forward to in the future. I think that's going to be a bit better. The Three of Pentacles sort of points to a bit of money problems coming in, and I probably have money problems now. Anytime you say Cancer, you're immediately looking at a lot of money, but the Three of Pentacles points to there may be some money challenges coming in. And again, that could be something right now or not, but the money challenges will be coming in. And that's going to be something that you're going to have to work through together, because together is sort of the point. You can't be not facing each other like this. You can't be at arms with each other and continue on like that, because both people are looking sort of, the lady is not really looking happy and the man is looking even more miserable. So the money situation is coming. The money challenges are coming. So you're going to have to work through that and be available for that. Then, I'm just saying. High Priestess followed by the Eight of Wands. I think that that things are going to resolve slowly. Things are going to get better slowly. I do think that your husband's cancer is going to get a little bit better. I don't think it's going to be cured or anything, but I think it's going to get a little bit better. The Eight of Wands sort of points to that cancer sort of moving out a bit, or easing up a bit, or maybe going into recession, or something's going to happen that's going to be fairly good news. With any cancer, with any major medical problem, anything that where it's not getting worse is going to be good news. And I think that's what you're sort of looking here as far as that's concerned, because we have a lady and we have some cats sort of riding out. So the cancer is sort of riding out, the infections are sort of riding out. I don't think things are going to get worse. I think they're going to get a bit better. Things will go a bit into maybe remission or whatnot. By the way, I'm not a doctor. Okay, just seeing each other. Okay. By the way, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, so it's not medical advice. So just saying. Anyway, but yeah, so the relationship, the cancer is going to sort of progress outward. They're not going to be it's not going to be a big thing, and it's going to get better, and things are going to get better and improved. The High Priestess points to, I believe that once the cancer sort of improves, once that sort of motion's out, I think you may be looking at maybe a different relationship. I think at some point, it's almost like that you're ready to move on, or you're ready for things to get better. And I think because at certain points that they're not as good as you had hoped, I think some points that you're not doing that communication, I think eventually that you just decide to move on out of the relationship and get into something else. So the High Priestess sort of points to, you have that connection with, with your intuition. You already read tarot, you already do intuition stuff, but I think that eventually you just end up just moving on from the relationship. But yeah, I think the money problems combined with everything, combined with the distance that occurs, even though it does get better, I think that's something that could be maybe not super duper long term, something that may not be there forever. But again, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I am just a random Virgo, a fluffy Virgo that makes decks of cards that nobody wants. Okay, through energy healing, there you go. All right. Okay, so Ama X and Nomad Trees, thank you so much for your donation. Nomad Trees wants to know a love reading for this single lady, and Ama wants to know, what are David's feelings and thoughts about me? So these two I'm going to have to do tomorrow. Again, I'm not doing well, and I appear to be getting worse. So I'm going to go lay down and relax. And by the way, I'll do yours in a dedicated video tomorrow. So be sure and subscribe to the channel. And please watch tomorrow for your videos. And I'll have it in one video called Extras for Wednesday night or whatever. Anyway, thank everyone for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow night.